Alright, what's up guys? So, a different perspective. They have uploaded a video titled When Trying to Expose Kai Backfires. Yeah, that's one thing that I can say, especially, I mean, well, because I was getting ready to say, like, the content creating world, but just overall in the entertainment, business altogether. Don't matter whether you're an actor, musician, YouTuber, streamer, TikToker, a MySpacer. I don't even know if that even exists, but regardless of what it is, there are going to be people in this world that are going to try to set you up for failure, and then they're going to try to expose you on some dumb stuff. The best thing that you can do is, if you want to address it, you could address it, but at the end of the day, don't let it ruin what you got going on, especially if you know that you're not the person that they're trying to describe you as. So yeah, that's why a lot of the times, like, you gotta, like, keep that circle small, like, on who you talk to and all that stuff when it comes to the entertainment business. Because yeah, a lot of people in the business, they're not trying to be your friend. They're just trying to, use you for their own benefit and stuff. So, but anyways, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to A Different Perspective and Kai Sinat for more videos like this. And then that being said,
he was on me, basically. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, "What are you doing?" Da, 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 da. It's in the messages. I'm pretty sure he posted it. He said, "I'll send you my driver." I said, "Okay."
And it's crazy. People will they would come up with some old crazy fake story like this. Trust me, I've been through this. And it's, man, they have like that story just so put together in their head, and it's like, bruh, how does somebody, that's crazy. Somebody you have like the time to like go through with stuff like this. That's wild. My thing is this. She's an adult, okay? Fam, go out, make your own money, all right? Go start a business. Go get a job. Go do something where you are overall being an adult. But I feel like stuff like this, like, even kids don't do it, bruh. Like, it's just, it's weird, man. It's really weird, but anyways.
Go outside, it's a fucking Uber. What do you mean you got a driver? Like, the fuck? Anyway, I go to his house. We hang out on some chill stuff. And
I thought it was real at the bottom, but it's like, okay, so it's like, this gonna play first, and then Kai's video is gonna play after, okay.
And he ordered me food, and then the whole time I'm there, he's just trying to have with me, trying to cuddle, like, as a grown-ass man, he's trying to cuddle with me. Trying to cuddle with me.
I don't even need to hear Kai's story, because I'm like, I feel like that, yeah, he did, I feel like they probably did have, like, some sort of interaction, most likely, but it wasn't like how she's describing it to be in things, because it's just clout chasers, man. It's like the thing is this, you're telling this story, but it's like, where's the proof? Like, you would think you set up cameras or be recording off your phone. Like, everybody got a phone, so it's like, that's why I would believe, like, okay, like, you secretly recording, doing something, especially if you're gonna be hanging out with Kai, like,
asking me to suck his this and the third, trying to fuck me. I was just like, no. I was just like, no. I was just curving him. I wasn't being rude or anything. I was just like, no. I was like, I don't fuck people that I barely know.
I'm traveling right now. She said, I wish I would have fucked on you. I keep thinking about it. Because you haven't texted me back, I miss you low-key. But I'm not going to keep bothering you. I know you're busy. Play with me, bitch.
It ain't even about being going to his pool party or being in the Kai video. It is about that, but it's not really about that. It's the fact that you're stepping on my toes and you're stepping on my money. Because the casting company I work for, they're real cool and tight. And ever since I went to that house and curved him, that bitch has not been texting me back at all. For no more bookings at all. You get what I'm saying? And I can feel vibes from people. When I'm talking to this woman in person, I'm feeling her vibe. And I feel like this bitch don't fuck with me. But I fuck with her, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you're stepping on my toes and you're stepping on...
Just how she's acting in the video, I mean, like, kind of, like, looking like this. Like, fam, you're the only one in that house, for one. It's like, and second, my thing is this. People, that's one thing that I pay attention to, like, when somebody's telling a story, they, like, you see how, like, passionate they are. And even if they're not passionate, I still feel like that you can tell when a person, it's either they show passion or they're showing proof. One of the two. But if a person ain't passionate about whatever they're talking on, then it's like, I don't know. Like, if they're carrying on like this, then it's just, yeah, I watched the video and I'm like, yeah, I ain't buying it and stuff. So, but the thing is this. I believe that Kai, he's a smart person and he ain't gonna, fall for no tricks and things. I imagine he got, like, whether it's himself or the people around him that's telling him, like, hey, look, this girl wants to hang out with you. Don't get caught up. Otherwise, you're going to be having to deal with her for like 18 years or whatever the situation is. All right. So, yeah, it's like if you actually feel something with her, then it's like, all right, yeah, sure, cool, hang out. But if not, then yeah, because there's at times where I'm all like, nah, bro, I don't trust people. I'm like, people be reaching out, I don't trust them, because I'm like, why are you reaching? My thing is this, and I'm not trying to sound all like dark and sad, but I'm like, look, I ain't been through some like tough times in my life, and then all of a sudden I'll post like how I did like something successful done happen and things. And then that's all of a sudden like people want to reach out and they're like, oh, we should link up, we should do something, we should do this, we should. And I'm like, no, it's I don't feel that. I ain't feel that before. I ain't feeling that now. So
on my money, and you're stepping on somebody that you don't even have to step on. You got 1 million followers. That's what hurt my fucking feelings. And that's just what it is. You're stepping on my fucking toes. You don't even have to do that. I did nothing to you. I feel like it was a, regardless of what, my back was against the wall, and even if I was to fuck that, he still would have did the same shit. I just honestly, I'm not even gonna lie about that. I took a video in his room to show my friend. If that's clout for sending that to one person, and I don't give a fuck. At this point, I deserve something, bitch. I'm living here with something. The fuck? You embarrassed me, you fucking humiliated me, and you got me blacklisted from the entertainment industry. Bitch, I'm living here with something.
Say no more. Say no more. Say no more. Look. Say word to my mother. Word to everything I love. Say no more. Yo, God bless. You done fucked up. God bless. Word to my mother, chat. Word to my mother, that bitch. Bro, I'm a violate, bro. Word to my mother, this dumb ass, stupid, dumb ass bitch. Chat. Word to my mother. I did not do shit. Oh my God. This bitch is a... Yo.
He did me fucking dirty. Like, what the... I'm literally shaking right now.
People, I'm telling you, I know people are all like, they'll say like, bro, if she's crying, like, you just like that has to be believable, right, fam? I've had like the time, like throughout my 13 years of being a content creator, I've seen people cry because of stuff that I done said when I watch. And then it's funny because like they'll do some stuff like that and you think that they'll be done afterwards, right? They still keep going. And so I've seen where people have like yelled to not even yelled, but like they've shown some sort of passion and stuff, yelling and things in cars, making it seem like that I've done all this stuff to upset them, and then they turn right back around and then they continue setting themselves up for failure. That's why a lot of the time my thing is this is what I had to say about this girl. Eventually it is going to get to a point in time. When was this video posted? A month ago? Eventually it's going to get to a point in time where she's not posting anymore. She ain't, this girl's just gone. Or if she like is like heavily involved in social media, she'll probably just keep her stuff private and things and just have it where it's like, okay, well, let's just wait until this stuff blows over and then move on with my life. But yeah, it's like everybody, the thing is this, with content creating or just overall with the entertainment business, everybody's gonna try to get their 15 minutes of fame. You look at it in the music industry, you'll see where it's like a small rapper will dislike a big rapper like Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, who like just any other big rapper out there. You'll see where they do some stuff like that, and it's like, yeah, they'll say all these different things, talk about pull up, do this, do that. And yeah, it's like, okay, fam, I don't think people realize and understand. It's like everybody in this world, everybody, yeah, we might be different in our way, but I feel like that we all have that same passion to where if we really want to do something, besides having to bring down others, if we really wanted to achieve something, we can do that. We shouldn't have to bring down others or try to expose people or do this or do that, trying to bring myself up. Fam, you can bring yourself up without my name being included. If you feel that my name needs to be included, then I'm like, that's a personal problem, fam. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Because he did me dirty. What the it is this?
You cannot treat me how you treat other females. I do not take this lightly. I suffer from mental illness. It hits me 10 times harder. I can't bounce. And it's like, yeah, I've seen stuff like that, you know, too, where it's like people, because I've, again, dealt with it myself. Like, there's been times where somebody, so it'll be like some stuff where it's like they'll call me the N-word, and then I roast them, and I'm all like, you know what? Like, no, you short, you shaped like a kneecap, your mom looked like a question mark. Like, I'll say some crazy stuff, but no, but then they'll be all like, they'll say some things like, oh, well, I'm mentally challenged. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry to hear that, but it's like, you think that that's like, oh, that's a pass. Like, you can say whatever you want to say about me, like, you know, disrespectful, like, but as soon as I say something to you, you gotta pull out a card trying to, like, plead your case, and it's like, okay, my thing is this, if you know you're gonna be doing stuff like that, then fam, don't be out attacking people thinking, like, no, it's like, you, at the end of the day, you know what you're getting yourself into, right? You're an adult, okay? That's why I had to say that. Or it's like, if you are going to be arguing with the adult, I'm going to look at you as an adult. So my thing is this, if you're going to set yourself up for failure, face it, bro. But don't try to pull out cards about, oh, like my get out of jail free. No, there ain't no such thing. Like, no, you just going to have to sit down and deal with whatever you dealing with. That's just facts. It's like, I'm sorry you suffer from mental illnesses, but it's like, hey, look, a lot of people, they're going to go through something depressing in their life. They're going to go through something. But it's like, to take all that anger out on whoever, thinking like, oh, the world owes you something. No, the world doesn't owe you anything. So, and let's just say she is in the right. My thing is this. There's different ways of going about things. I feel like the way that she went about it, it's like, yeah, it's not, you're dealing with somebody that has a much more bigger fan base. So it's like, if you like are going to do things like this, you gotta be strategic about it. You can't do it like when you got like 15,000, 20,000 followers and things. No, you gotta have like that equal amount. Like wait until the right time to where it's like, okay, you know, like your stuff ain't gonna get buried. Cause like at the end of the day, if let's just say what really happened, like let's say like, you know, this stuff like she's exposing Kai for the right reasons, yeah, but it's like you did it just in bad timing. Like it's like Kai is in like on the top of the world right now, so it's like at the end of the day, it's this ain't gonna really affect them. It's just gonna be looked at as like, all right, another person, and you know, yeah, I guess if other people try to come out and say some stuff, then you know, then that's a different story. But let's just hope like it don't get to that point. But if I'm Kai and I know stuff like this is gonna happen, I ain't gonna be talking to people, inviting them over to my place, and none of that stuff. I'm like, no, I don't want. After stuff like this is just gonna leave me paranoid to where I don't be wanting to talk to people. So,
the lying is one of the tactics that these clout chasers have to use in order to gain the clout that they're chasing. See, it wouldn't have been as interesting if she would have got online and told the story as it was. Instead, she had to try to make Kai look bad by telling a bold-faced lie. Stop.
Because my podcast is about this. I'm talking about maintaining some, just you know, kind of parallel to what you're talking about to a certain extent. Maintaining black relationships, in particular, black women taking responsibility and accountability for their actions, our actions and behavior in the relationship with the black man, because we're not doing that. I did a video that went viral, say, why did I divorce my husband? And that video is less than about 3 minutes long. And I said I divorced my husband because I thought I was better than him. I divorced my husband because I made more money than he did. Once I got my little college degree, now I think he went to college too. And the more money I made was what, $1,000 a year, because he had a great job. I divorced my husband because I'm being in the military, 30 years in the military. Now I'm bringing my job home to him, trying to run the house where I done already did my job. I shouldn't have brought that across that door, the threshold of that door.
Please
you know?
speak on it.
Right.
Speak
so you
on
know
it.
what I'm saying? So I'm divorcing my husband for this. Should still be married to him this day.
Please,
Absolutely should
put
still
that
be,
out there.
because it's not about all that stuff didn't matter, because now I'm out there divorced. Now I'm messing with him and that one, looking for that one, and going to bed by myself every night. The wrong thing. When then my husband, ex-husband, moved on, got, you know, family, new woman and all of that, and I'm still out here doing all this crazy stuff and not realizing I had all that at home.
The quintessential.
From with the bag.
The quintessential.
Exactly. Now I'm great. Now you know.
The quintessential.
people, and they do stuff like that. They really do. They look at things that don't matter, and it's like, fam, that, you know, hey, at the end of the day, it's like, if you got your preference and choices in life, then hey, that's on you. Like I pretty much, it's like, to the others, it's like you just gotta have the same mindset as the husband. You gotta move on. it's like you can't be sitting there holding on to something if there ain't nothing to hold on to. So
Absolutely. And now I have an amazing relationship.
I hope and pray that her channel, her podcast does well, because there's not enough of that out there. There's not enough of black women holding other black women accountable for their BS. She told you the BS that she did and how she realized and came to that realization that what she did was wrong. She left her husband because she made $1,000 a year more than he did. Wow.
Men aren't natural monogamous people. Like, and I'll tell you, look at this. The
why
richest
does men always cheat? You know, when I hear things, they're like, oh, like, whether it's the all men cheat or all men don't cheat, whatever the situation is, it's like, fam, you can't put us all in like one. If there's men that cheat, that's on them. If there's men that don't cheat, good for them. But it's like, you can't put me in that category as a man that cheats. And it's like, bro, I ain't never cheated on no girl. So it's like, why am I being put in this category as a man that cheats? That's what I'm saying. It's like, you got people out there that just, their thinking is all wrong.
men, the strongest men, like kings, celebrities, why are they always cheating or have more than one woman? Because they have the option to. Women are attracted to them because of their fame or their power or their money. So they get the option to cheat, so they cheat more. Then the more you go down on the ranks, an average man who's just married to his wife, who doesn't have the means to attract another woman, doesn't cheat. But realistically, men aren't built for monogamy. They're designed, even physically, their bodies, their sexual drives are designed to have more than one woman. And so when
I'm gonna have to know, my thing is this. There have been times, you know, I guess cutting into my personal life, there have been times where I thought I had met the right one, and I'm like, I'm ready to sign my whole life out to this girl. There is nobody in this world, all the way from the most attractive model in the world to the most wealthiest woman in the world. I really don't care. My thing is this. It doesn't have anything to do with, you know, whatever she's talking on, but it's like, if you truly do love somebody, you want the best for them, you want to be around them at all times, like you want, like, this is the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, you're not even going to be thinking about cheating. So, like, that's why I'm like, I don't know what man she's talking about, but I'm not built for having multiple women. I don't even want multiple women, because that's just too much on my mental. I'm like, there's at times where I'll be having multiple, like, just, you know, problems of other sorts and things, and I'm like, that's too much. So it's like having it where, even if they're all like, and I know somebody will probably be like, okay, well, what would you do if your girl, like, came up to you and was like, oh, you know, I'm giving you a ghetto pass on, like, sleeping around. I'm like, no. I'm like, I tell her, I'm like, you got your priorities all wrong. You shouldn't walk up to a man, regardless of whether it's me or if, like, let's say we end the relationship, you shouldn't be thinking, like, unless that's what she's into, then I'm like, fam, then I'm not into that. You know, that's something that I'll tell her. I'm like, I'm not into that. I'm like, I'm with you, so I want to stay with you. I guess that's me. That's how I was raised. That's how, you know, I seen and then it's like, yeah, there, you know, it's like you see it, you hear about it. People cheat, people sleep around, but I'm like, that's them. I'm a different person. The thing is this, I want to be able to break that, like, you know, saying to where it's like, oh, well, yeah, you know, TMossBoss, he's been married to his wife for all this time. He ain't never cheated on her, thought about talking to other women. I'm like, and to whoever my future wife is, she will never have to worry about me. I'm like, you want to check my phone? Check it. You want to follow me to places? Follow me to places. You want to go over to my mom's house to see if I'm actually going to my mom's house or dad's house, whatever? Okay, so be it. I'm like, here, I dust the passenger seat so, you know, you sit there all clean and stuff. But yeah, I'm like, fam, you ain't gotta worry about me doing no stuff like that. So
when we say men are cheaters, we're already flawed in that sentence, because we're not understanding how they're designed. They're not designed for monogamy. They're designed and they're acting out naturally to themselves. And then we come in and we say, you can't act naturally to what feels natural to you as a man. What we do is what's wrong when we say they're cheaters. What we should do as their partners in life, as people that love them, is bring them more women.
All I gotta say is protect this woman at all costs. I'm not even gonna go no.
Yeah, I guess, like, if you into that, then okay. But I just, no, I don't want that. I'm like, that's just because it's one of those things where it's like, I'm gonna just say for myself, I know I'd never go up to, you know, my girl and be all like, oh, what man you want me to bring you home? That's not That's not a sentence. I don't even feel comfortable saying it now, and I'm single. And I'm like, I'm just saying it just, for the conversation factor of this video and stuff. I don't even feel comfortable saying it now. So yeah, that's something where it's like, no, I don't support that, because then it's like she gonna want that same thing, and I'm like, that's too many people coming in and out my house. So I'm like, nah, we good on that. We could just have a little private, one-on-one relationship. I'm cool with that.
No deeper than that.
She doesn't. There's no one that can compare to her. Like, she is strong in her.
Yeah,
in
she's
her
a
power.
delusional narcissist.
Well,
who is single at 32.
You sound like a delusional narcissist to me, to be honest.
Well, I'm married with four.
But you're not married to your soulmate,
no
though.
one
You're not.
envies you.
And you still look at other women, though. So it's not really. It's not really anything
Obviously.
to brag about.
Well, hang on.
Hold on, let me
Why would I
interject.
say otherwise?
Hold on, guys look at other women, bro. What are you talking about?
Okay, but he's
I'm
not.
not-
What?
He's
Like,
not
that
exactly.
doesn't make him a narcissist because it makes him a man. A man is going to look at good-looking women. Now.
Obviously.
That's just natural. It's normal.
But you're not exactly saying, "Oh, I'm in love with. I'm married to."
I feel like they need to know the difference between looking and staring. Like, yeah, it's like if I'm just sitting down and I just kind of like, this, like, okay, you continue focus on like whoever you focus on, but like you kind of like you looking like that and things, and you sitting right there in front of your nah. I feel like I know there's gonna probably be people that disagree with me on that, but it's like that all if if your girl calls it out, then it's all like, oh yeah, I guess. I'm like I don't, I really don't know what you want me. To whoever my future wife is, she's gonna be like, nah, like he's trying too hard. Like, it's okay, you get loosened up at things, but I'm like, no, I just don't want to have it where it's like, if I got a good woman by my side, I don't want to mess it up because, oh, I'm being a man, or it's like, I think people, they need to break that whole, like, being a man and being a woman habit, and it's like, just be yourself. Like, I feel like that's the best route for you and things. But anyways,
Love my life. I have 4 kids. You're not saying that you're married.
like, be yourself and find somebody that like is okay with you being yourself, but not this whole like, oh, you gotta be a man, you gotta be a woman, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you got no. That's too much. You got us, and not like, hey, I accept you if you doing this. I accept you if you want to act like this. So anyways.
I'm married to the woman I love, that I have 4 kids with, and I just came back with her from a beautiful trip together.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Is she your soulmate? Is she someone you're supposed to be with?
Let me answer that with this. I broke up with, I think, 6 women on one day because I decided I was going to go monogamous with her. So if there's no...
So
Sure.
while you was dating her, you were still speaking to other women. That shows that's enough.
I was sleeping with them.
Then
daily.
that is enough for me to understand that when you saw your wife, you still looked elsewhere, and then you realized and then you realized that all these other women, she's got something different or whatever it was, and you took the easy route.
I took the easy. What, you think the easy route is giving up like 5 or 6 women to go monogamous with one? You think that's the easy route for a man?
But the thing is, once you meet your soulmate, the woman that you love and that you want to be with the rest of your life, you're not going to look elsewhere though. You would know.
How would you know that?
You would know from.
Are you married? How would you know
No, but
that?
I can say like dating. You would know if you really want to be with someone. Probably on like the 3rd date, you would know that.
How would you know that? You're single.
Because let me tell you.
No. So like you're trying to tell me just in 3 dates you know somebody?
100%, because I asked the right questions.
And you're single.
Because
But you're single.
Yeah, but I'm single by choice.
No, you're
But I'm
single.
single by choice though.
So how did your last relationship end? Why did it end?
I left him.
Why?
Because he was too on the feminine side for me. He
But on the
wasn't man
3rd date,
enough
you
for
knew.
me.
Shouldn't you have known that by the 3rd date?
No, but the thing is, he kind of showed his true colors after a while. It was kind of a thing where he wore a
didn't know him on
mask.
the 3rd date, did you?
I thought I knew him, yeah.
So you was wrong. So your whole everything you just said is wrong because it don't even work in your life.
Not really.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the modern woman. The audacity of this woman to sit here and make all these accusations about this man as if she knows anything about his life. Talking about you still look at other women. Talking about you're not married to your soulmate. Woman, you're not married at all. But we've already established that, right? Anyway, leave your thoughts, comments, and opinions down below. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. See ya.
Yeah, I think a lot of the times it's like, just people find somebody that you can, just chill with, and just, somebody that accepts you, you accept them. They need to have it though, where there's like, if, whether it's a dating website where it's like, okay, do you want a girl that allow you to be with multiple people? Okay, cool. Do you want, because I feel like that's like where like relationships, like how like it, because you know, yeah, you don't really know a person until like you're in a relationship living with them. Like you get to see like every like their actual, yeah, you get to actually see their true colors. But it's like they need to just have it where there's like dating apps out there where it's like they have all that stuff like down to, you know, the last like bit, where it's like, okay, like, do you want this, do you want that, do you know, all the things that you want. And yeah, if you find your soulmate, then you find your soulmate. But if not, then it's like, oh, we both like freaking Air Jordans. But it's like, okay, this guy, he thinks that a woman should bow down to him, and then the girl thinks that, you know, like, oh yeah, equal rights. It's like we go half and half on stuff. And yeah, it's like, and he's expecting, yeah, so it's like, it's one of those things where it's like just, they need to have more dating apps out there where it's like you can find what you're actually looking for and stuff. So, but anyways, yeah, that was a good video. Shout out to a different perspective. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to him. Show love, show support. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.